Good evening. This is Simmion, coming to you from the outer reaches of the universe, bringing you energies to support your day and to take you further into the world of your Creator. A unique function that has come into the world allows us to be closer to the physical presence of all of you at this time. And so your experience tonight will be slightly different to everything we've provided before. You will feel my presence and Robert's presence all at the same time. The reason for this is to make sure you can all get used to the fact that we are about to interact at a physical level, even though we come from afar. So now, as I speak, Robert's consciousness will be brought back in so that you can see him and you can see me. You can hear him and you can hear me. Our conversation is normal, but our interaction is such that it will give you a unique experience of interacting with other worlds. So now, as we speak, there is a consciousness of each one of us floating around in your world. Robert's vision has been brought back so that he can see each one of you and he can feel each one of you through my eyes. And because of this, you can do the same. You can see the two beings and you can see through both our eyes. We've done this to open each one of you to the reality that I am in your presence every day of your life. Even though you don't realize, you are now able to open your eyes and open my eyes, just as I've done with Robert. This enables everyone in the world to live in all dimensions and to feel comfortable with the fact that you see from another perspective and you actually see, you don't imagine. You know who is around you and you know what is around you. And it is not through your eyes. But if you see through my eyes, you will see everything. And if I see through your eyes, I will see everything. And so we can interact in a whole different way by just deciding to see through the eyes of another person, whether it be someone across the road, or someone from another planet, or someone in another dimension. And right now, I've opened that multiple channel access to everyone. It will take you a little while to realize it's happening, but you will find that as you walk around, you will see through my eyes, and you'll know I am seeing through yours. And you will see through the eyes of the people that are close to you, and the eyes, particularly of the relatives and the friends that you didn't know were family. The family that comes from the universe can appear anywhere. And each one of them has the ability to see through your eyes. So if you want to experiment, you can look and see what specific people are doing by just looking through their eyes. You will not know any more than that, except the picture that they're looking at. The difference that you experience with this transmission is that sometimes you see through my eyes, sometimes you see through Robert's eyes. This is about to extend itself to the eyes of many, many masters, so that you all have the opportunity to see beyond what you think might be logical, so that you can see and not think, so you can see and not even experience, simply see. You don't have to go into any phase of meditation, of anything else. You don't have to be awake or asleep or any other way. We are there all the time. And now, as Robert and I interact in the way that you know we can, we are bringing not just dimensions into your world, we're bringing a newness into the open communication of all planets and all beings. As I move closer into your world, you will feel a calmness and an ease and an openness that you never felt before. I've spoken about the world of your Creator and how amazing it is. And now we bring that world to you so that you can see its simplicity. Simplicity is we all communicate, we all know one another, and we all display our beauty in such a way that nobody knows what we're doing. We're about to change that and make sure that each one of you can reveal the fact that I am in your life, I do speak to you, I do look through your eyes, and I do comment. And you think, well, are you the only one? And the answer is yes. I have different names, but I'm the only one. This is my purpose. I speak through the realms to everyone. I appear physically in front of anyone who needs me, just as Robert does. We are unique beings, and we're there for only one reason: to support every one of you. So if you're driving your car down the road and we appear in front of you, don't be surprised. If you are looking around and not expecting us, and there we are, don't be surprised. But know one thing: you will never know whether it's me or Robert, because we don't look the same, we just are the same. Listen, but don't take any notice, because what we're doing is we're opening your channels for you to experience. So when you hear or see either of us, know that we're there for a purpose, and the purpose is usually for your support. Occasionally we will turn up and say stop, and then we will not say another word. Occasionally we'll turn up and say keep going, and we will not say another word. At other times, we'll sit with you and chat as long as you wish. The biggest thing that we're passing on is that it is a combined effort, and as we move further into the world of the Creator, you will find that you know us better. And all the masters of all the universes will vouch for the fact that we have no other purpose except to assist in whatever way we know either you wish or we can add. At no expense, by the way. This change in transmission was necessary because we broke through the veil to where we all know one another, to where we all are comfortable, to where we don't have to be separate. And so you will hear from both of us, and sometimes at the same time, in discussion, in elevation, but more so in friendship. There is an unknown feature that each one of you knows. And that unknown feature is that you always feel like you're alone. You always feel like somebody threw you out in the middle of the ocean and left you. The truth is, that is true. Because that is what you're good at. We are the ones that float around behind you and say, keep going, you're not going to drown. We don't come and pull you out of the water. We come and deliver you everything that you need to survive. We speak, we deliver energies, we deliver circumstance, and we deliver the will of your Creator as and when it's needed. But at no time do we take from you or any one of you the brilliance of your own being and the elegance of your own capability. So you may jump up and down sometimes and say, where are you? And all we will say is nothing. Because you're only saying, where are you? Because you know we are there. But you want us to be visible sometimes, and you want us to say something at times. And we may or may not oblige. The thing is, we're always there. You ask why we wouldn't oblige? The answer is, if we did, at times, you would abandon your purpose. And that is not what you wish from us. In the heat of a moment, you might like to abandon your purpose. But in the light of your Creator, you never will. So know that now we can speak at any level we wish. And we can communicate at any level we wish. And when you see Robert, you won't know whether it's me or him. And we don't know anyway, so it doesn't matter. As we produce whatever we produce for the world, it will appear the way everybody wishes. But know that when you call on me, I am there. And when you call on Robert, he is there. We don't have different tasks. We are totally different. We can do the same task in a million different ways each. But the biggest thing is your desire. Whatever your desire brings forward, we will provide. It sounds like we've taken up a whole lifetime. And we have. And we've done it many times. But what we're about to do is pull all those lifetimes together and show that they are less than a millionth of what is to come. Through all the many thousands of years where we've been around and we've all interacted, what is to come is immense. And it could all appear in one day, or it could all appear in 1,000 years. The balance has just been taken away. Where we thought we had to have everything in equilibrium, we've just proven it's not necessary. Equilibrium is one of those things that says, I don't want to change. Harmony is permanent change, but in a perfect way. So the brilliance of what we bring now is that we, all of us, can interact in whatever way we wish. And when you talk to me, you might find Robert answers. This is the real presence that we wish you all to understand. Out of nowhere, either of us can appear. Out of nowhere, either of us can be sitting in front of you. And out of nowhere, I can speak or Robert can speak. As we listen to one another, you will know that there is a change happening that you never, ever thought you could conceive. The change is such that each one of us can not only interact with one another, we can take the place of one another. And as you need my assistance, I can take your place. And you can take my place in an agreed fashion without discussion. In an instant, for one moment, or in a long-term interaction. So know that we are more than just the human being. We are more than just the exotic being. And we are more than anything that has ever been projected into any world. The fact that you need to be different from time to time is now respected. And whoever you need to support that with will be there. And you do not have to do what is outside your scope. It will be done for you. And I don't need to do what's outside my scope. It will be done for me. In the strangeness of what we're talking about, it is comfortable. It means the impossible is not your task. The impossible is what you demand. And when I say demand, it's not under pressure. It's a demand that comes from the flow of your destiny. A demand that calls on the impossible that's outside your physical being. And that demand will register and be delivered and shown in your world, either as your body or somebody else's. And it will perform everything that's impossible in a moment. There's much of history that shows these impossible tasks, these unusual things happening in the world, where something's captured on camera that nobody knows about. And it looks like there's another character walks in to a world and saves someone's life. This is about to be normal. This is why we can say, as a dual entity sitting in front of you, we can do all of this, just the two of us. So imagine what is available with trillions of beings floating in around your world with exactly the same desire. Look forward to this impossible dream and know that it's relaxed and open because we're in the world of the Creator. And we have never, ever misunderstood one another for one moment. Each one of us knows exactly what I'm talking about. And you all know the simplicity of going with the development of what used to sound totally offbeat and impossible, because Robert and I are sitting in front of you saying, yes, we can do it, and we have done it, and we keep doing it. So know that we're not the only two. We're not the only beings connected to you, but that we're the only ones that speak in a language that you understand. So now we can listen and we can enjoy the casual interaction that is magical. The casual interaction from other worlds that is totally magical. And the casual interaction of your world that is more than magical. Thank you for everything you're all doing. And know that we are both here and in your life and in your future. Thank you. Love one another as you've never loved before. And know that I am with you always. I am Simmion.